Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Today we're going to take a look at Dino Storm, and this is a free-to-play, I don't even know what to really call it. It's such a hodgepodge of games, but it's a free-to-play MMORPG where you take on the role of this kind of outlaw who rides around or sheriff type character who rides around on a dinosaur. Pretty cool, different. So let's get started. We can customize our character. You can say I changed my name. I can also change it to female, and you can see there. But we're gonna go with the male this time. And you've got a couple different options for hats. I wish there should, for me personally, as you guys know, there should be hundreds of hat options. There should always be more hat options. So we'll go with that. And then somehow we clicked on this guy, and I'm black. So, but we'll go with the suspenders. There we go. And I finally came in. And we'll stay with those dark pants. We're gonna go with the purplish blue dinosaur. So let's go ahead and accept, and let's get ourselves in here and having some fun. Now, right now, I'm actually playing this through the client. So you can choose whether you want to play this through the browser or through the client. So it's up to you which way you want to play it. I'm playing it through the client right now, but some of you guys who maybe don't have a more powerful machine, you can play the game directly in the client. So we're getting started. We're in a new chapter, Chapter 1, The Arrival. New faces turning heads. Heard of Wilson Jose Pereira. So it's announcing as new people are coming in, and it's giving me my little story. And you can see I've got some little raptor tracks that I'm following. It looks like we lost some, but there's some other players right there. It looks like we've got a bunch of different players that have just started the game, and they're all in there. It's kind of cool. You can see which area they're actually from, because you can see they've got a little flag above their head. Now I'm going to go into options here. Let's see settings. Change some settings. Let's see what we have options here for. Now I'm definitely going to change this right here. So let's see. I want to go with that right there. Alright guys, so I'm back. We did actually have a little crash there while I was trying to change my settings, but now I got the right settings and I do have the right size. So we can look around by taking and holding down the right mouse. We can walk by clicking on the ground, but here you go, like I was saying, you can see all these different players. And we're going to head off in this direction, and we're going to follow these big blue footprints. So now the cool thing is we can also hold down our mouse key, our left key, and just keep walking. Or we can use WASD to move as well. Now you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner, we do have some chat going on. It is nice to definitely see that you've got a decent number of players running around in the game right now. So we click on this guy, and we're going to be able to talk. So you have the basic interface options when it comes to NPCs. Now we can sit there, we can see these world interactions and all these different things. So we've got a new task icons. Use the drinking trough. All right, let's follow this quest. So once again, we're going to follow our way along these lines to get to the get over here. There's the drinking trough. So we're going to get over here, and we're going to drink the drinking trough. So we drink water from the drinking trough, and this is essentially going to complete our task. It's kind of cool as well. You can also see we've got some really neat animations that are going on with the different stuff that we're doing. So we've gone ahead and we've completed that quest. So we can click on this, and we can get our reward from drinking from the drinking trough. So basically just giving us an understanding of how we interact with objects in the game world and stuff of that nature. Now we can also interact with other players, but we're not going to do that right now. But there we go. We're going to follow this quest and go talk to Dan Wright. So where's he? There's Dan Wright right here. He's on a gigantic dinosaur. Now, one thing about the game is as you progress, you will also have your dinosaur increase in size as well, just like you see here. You can also raise dinosaurs from eggs all the way up to their full adult size. So we're going to head over here, and we're going to go ahead and click on this, hit attack. And the nice thing is if you notice, as soon as I clicked attack, I just go ahead and I start attacking right away. And you can see I've got my experience there. Let's go ahead and attack this one. Quite simple. And I'm just going to keep... The cool thing is it just keeps attacking until it's dead. So we've taken out 2 of these guys. We need to take out 1 more. Pretty simple stuff as far as attacking. Now, It is kind of unfortunate. I wish you could just take and just start your attack. Now let's see if we can, because we are shooting. We'll follow this quest in a second. You are shooting, so let's go ahead and attack another one, and let's see if we can move around while we're attacking. So we can actually continue to move around. It's kind of cool. You can see me kind of leaning off the side there until I go ahead and complete that quest. Or until I take him down, should I say, not complete that quest. I see the quest completed there, and it totally threw me for a loop. You can't, there's no space bar, you cannot jump. So that's unfortunate. That would be a neat little thing to be able to do, is to be able to jump. But overall, I have to say, let's see if we can zoom out. We can zoom out actually pretty far and go into almost a top-down view. See if we can get all the way to a first-person shooter. Nope. Basically, the closest you're going to get is to a close-up third-person type view. So let's head over this way. Why are we still moving? Oh, we've got to go over this way somewhere. Somewhere this guy is, these guys are attacking everything. So let's see here. Talk to Dan Wright. Get the reward. The cool thing is, it looks like you can get these rewards without actually having to go and find these guys. So that was probably just leading me to where I need to, attack the Brontotops. So I need to do 3 of those. So it looks like I just leveled up. That's why I went kind of a little bit of ape shit and shooting up in the air. So that's kind of cool. I did level up. So that's why I was getting led here, is because I need to take out these guys right here. So let's go see if we can take out a... Oh, we've got so many people are attacking. One of the bummers, or one of the difficult things whenever you play these games and there's too many people in the newbie area, is it always becomes very difficult to find monsters to take out and kill. So we're going to attack him from afar, get that going, hopefully try and take these out before anybody notices. There we go. We got another one over here. Let's see how far away we can be before we start attacking. Pretty far. So you have pretty good range on your weapon firing. We went ahead and took that guy out. Alright, so we completed the quest. Follow this quest. So I do like the fact that you can just turn in these rewards wherever you are. You're going to get dino dollars and experience points. So that, and you can see it as the experience points comes in, it starts ticking away and moving my little bar up. So collect bandit belts for Tom Wolf. Alright, let's follow our little pathway here. And can we run it all? I want to see if we can sprint, but it doesn't look like we can, at least not right now. Maybe it wants me to take it a little bit slower. We can't hold down like shift or anything of that nature. So where's good old Tom Wolf? Where is he? Follow our little arrow here. So we need to collect bandit belts from Tom Wolf, which means we need to kill these bandits. So alright, so we're gonna start taking these guys out. So that's the whole point. Is it's not we weren't looking for Tom Wolf, we needed bandit belts. So we click on them, pretty easy. It's pretty easy interface, I do have to say, as far as, you know, picking these items up and stuff of that nature. The only thing I do have to say is it does take you a second to actually pick things up. So you do have a little bit of a delay that you've got to wait through. So if you want to kind of interact really quick, you want to make sure that you're not taking and messing up your collecting of your belts or whatever item it is that you're trying to pick up. So there we go. We've taken him out, picked up all of our belts. Let's see, what else do we have here? So we've got a couple of different hotkeys down here. So we've got a quick rapid strike or raptor strike. Let's go ahead and use that on this guy. So we're gonna go ahead and we used it, but now we got a little cooldown on it. So we do have some cooldown. We're gonna go ahead and leave that because we don't actually need that. So let's go attack one of these guys. Use our raptor strike. So the raptor strike actually brings our raptor into the mix, and that means he'll start attacking. Then you can go ahead and click this, or you can press spacebar, and that will automatically start your raptor attacking. We also have this elite healing potion, so you can take and utilize that as well. So interesting. Collect bandit belts for Tom Wolf. Progress 0 of 3. But I have the bandit belts. Follow this quest. Well, it looks like we need to go. This time we actually need to go and actually turn them in to Tom Wolf. And it looks like he's on a gigantic Brontosaurus type looking dinosaur. But we did complete our quest. So there we go. Now we're off to visit Carl Nelson. Let's get our reward here. Take items. And we're just basically getting a bunch of money and also experience. And it looks like we've moved into a new area as well. I do like the fact that the game's interface and the controls are very simple, very easy to use. I'd like to see a little bit of variety in the quest, so hopefully that will show up in this new chapter, because now I've moved on to chapter 2, which is Welcome to Dinoville. So let's get over to here. We're going to go ahead and hit escape to skip, so we can go ahead and move on. I'll let you guys watch all that stuff if you want to later on. We do have our normal daily login rewards. A lot of games have this, so we went ahead and collect that. Then you've got a new daily login, so you can see all the different stuff that's possible. Tomorrow, get a base reward of 1 gold coin, standard healing potion, and 1 burning colt. And there we could see all the different stuff that we get here. So all right, see you tomorrow. I do definitely like the graphical style of the game, especially the graphics. There you go. You can actually see another player on a much larger dinosaur right there. So we can go ahead and we can look at his profile. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. And let's take a look at the ranger profile. So he's level 4 and he's already on that much bigger dinosaur. You can see some of the different items that he has. Let's see, can we go to more options? Let's see his achievements. So you do have a full achievement system here. So you can see he's 6 of 98 on property, 23 of 132 on world, and then 11 of 119 on career and interaction. So it is really cool to see all these different things that you have going on. You got open season. That moved too fast. I wasn't able to see it. But you can see his dinosaur here. You can see the type of dinosaur. You can see its statistics as well as its skills. He's got a flying headbutt, which is pretty awesome. And then we can see his gun, which gun, as you go on, as time goes on, you're going to upgrade these as well. You can see here you got a burning colt. And then you've got fire burst, which is an additional kind of special attack that you can use with this different stuff. So you can take a look at all these different guys and see the different things that they have, the statistics that they have, also see the dinosaur that they're using as well. So we're going to offer some help, follow this quest, and there you go. GM team, he's showing off right now. Let's take a look at the ranger. So Firefly level 20, you can see all of his items. Let's take a look at his achievements. Oh, he doesn't have them all. I thought for sure he would have them all. But you can see you've got residence options, but you can see he's got daily fame bonus, which is adding to his ranger style jeans, which he's got 72 of 80. So definitely really cool to see what you can eventually get yourself up to as far as these dinosaurs are concerned. So pretty awesome stuff right there. But let's head off and complete some of our quests. We're actually headed in the wrong direction right now. So let's pick up the fishing bait. So we got to lay out the fishing bait and prepare the traps. Oh, there we go. Get reward for that. So, congratulations, you really earned yourself. And let's take our items. Alright, so now we need to go and lay these traps. So, like I was saying, it'd be nice to see some variety in the different quests I was talking about. Already we are seeing some variety in these quests. So let's lay out the bait in these traps right here. There we go. We've prepared one fish trap, so we've got 10 more to go. So we're gonna cruise along, lay out bait in here, and we got fish traps all over the place. So you definitely have a lot of options when it comes to this. You're not gonna run out of fish traps anytime soon. That one is already filled, so it looks like somebody already took care of it. Let's move through here, cruise over this way. Let's see how the pathing is. So it looks like we do have some pathing issues that are the types of things that I really like to see fixed up before I play a game. But it looks like it's not too bad. It looks like it's just one of those things where you've got to kind of make some adjustments when you're moving around. So let's get over here. It looks like these are all... looks like I'm not the only one doing this quest. So we're having a hard time. Everybody's having a little bit of a time filling up these traps. So we need to move on. Let's get through here. Let's jump way ahead of this guy, because this guy right here is finishing off his quest, so he's obviously filling up his traps a ton. So we're gonna head up this way and fill up all these traps real quick. So filled. At least it's cool because you can highlight it real quick, see which ones are filled, see which ones are not. There we go. We've got a fish trap over here we can fill out. We're halfway there, almost there. And what do we have here? Emergency ration. Got a bunch of stuff sitting on the ground here. Let's see. Let's go pick up some of this stuff. So we got a bunch of stuff on the ground here that we can pick up, which is really pretty cool. So let's see here. What a relief the bandits are fleeing, so you can pick up the scattered rations by now. Let's go ahead and follow this quest. So we can take and follow that quest and turn in the ration if we want to. Let's pick this one up. Let's see what we got here. So we need to pick up 3 of these. So let's lay out. So we've got a bunch of different stuff going on. But I do like the fact that right out of the gate, you know, I was looking for a little bit more variety in the quests. You definitely got that as soon as I got into the end of the 2nd chapter. So let's go ahead and lay out these last little bits of bait here. We're almost done. Hey, wait a minute here. Emergency ration 3 of 3. So 1 more fish trap and we should be done. Cool. Now we've finished that. Now we need to go and get the rations back. So let's head back to Dino Town. So it is pretty cool. Like you see, whenever people are doing different things, you know, becoming skilled hunters and all this different stuff. I do like that. Oh crap! Let's go over here. I do like that the game is very interactive when it comes to showing all these different things that are going on. Like right there, skilled hunter, so and so kills on sight. So we want to keep an eye out for him. Make sure we're not getting taken out by that guy. So as you can see, the game does have PvP as well. So you will want to make sure to keep upgrading your weapons and gear so you take care of yourself when you're in these PvP areas and you potentially can be getting attacked. Alright, so let's follow our blue footsteps down this way. I love the fact that the guns look different, the different dinosaurs look different. It's all very cool. So let's see, can we bring up, there we go, there's our map. So we can see we're right here. We've got skin art store, saddle store, so you've got a lot of different stores as well that you can take and you can go visit. Pick up different items, pick up different guns, pick up different drugs basically, which is the potions and things of that nature. So you've got a lot of different options as far as what you're going to be able to buy to outfit your character. Let's go here. Let's read more off of the skin art store. So here you go. So here's the skin art store. So you can see you've got all kinds of different skin options, and then you can see here's a cost. So if you want to go ahead and deck your guy out or your raptor out in different skins, it's going to cost you money. Now, if you notice, not all of these actually cost premium currency. Some of these do cost just the regular dino dollars or whatever they're called. So you can earn those different things as well as paying for them with the premium currency. So, all right, it looks like we've got our guy here, so let's give him the emergency ration, turn in our quest real quick. There we go, get the rations back. Hey. Now let's actually talk to him and offer some help. There we go, we got a new quest there. And let's get the reward for this one. Let's take our items. There we go. Get in the first row. So you can do a little plus. You get a 50% boost on upgrades. Boost your outfit and lasts forever. Well, we're not going to take that, but it is kind of cool that they do have those options. So we can get our reward for this as well. Oh, fame is like currency for honor and importance in Dinoville. Shows everyone how honorable, important, and famous you are. So let's take that item, throw that up there, get the rations back. So let's follow this quest. All right. So, oh, wait, let's take our items for this, get our rewards there, follow this quest so we're off to take and turn in these rations. But this gives you a really good idea of how the game plays. I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with the graphical style. I love the Old West kind of look and feel of the game. The fact that you have a lot of options when it comes to customization of your character, especially later on. There we go, we found our little path. I do like the music, and the music really sets the scene as far as where you are and what's going on and all that stuff. So controls are really easy to use. I do like that. Interface is nice and sleek, so you're not going to be sitting there and you don't feel really kind of bumbled up as far as the interface. You've got your map down in the bottom right hand corner, but you've also got M, which you could bring up the other map. Where did we go here? Oh, there we go. Get the rations back, so now we get the reward for that. But either way, I wanted to give you guys a nice inside look at how Dinostorm played and give you guys a nice little review as far as my thoughts on the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. Also, don't forget to comment and like these videos, as we really do appreciate that feedback. If you'd like to play or learn more about Dinostorm, you can read our full review at mmoden.com or just click the link in the description. Until next time, thanks for watching.